coming up next in sports. Almost.
Well, I think I can speak for a lot of us when we say that we rested for the holidays, but that was not the case for a trio of guys in the building right now.
Left in the show, but I did make up a list as to why U.S. women's soccer should come to Allianz Field. Right, it really should say United States of America, because the best soccer team in the entire world is right inside. I have never been part of an atmosphere like this in my entire life, Kristen. I just hope that people of Minnesota remember this for years to come. That has to get you pumped up. If the Twins record doesn't already get you pumped up, I made the mistake of choosing a live shot closest to the door in a short sleeve shirt, so I'm a little cold. 17, that is the number of games that the Cloquet Esco Carleton girls hockey team have won in a row. Folks, most teams in the state of Minnesota don't even have 17 wins at all. And at the top of their Christmas list would be a sweep against the number one team in the country. We all know the story too well. Way too well. Yeah, did you know Adam Thielen went undrafted? Yeah, he went to Mankato. He's actually from Detroit Lakes. And in the Northland, there's this guy, CJ Ham. Undrafted, went to Augustana, Denfeld grad. Both guys someone like Bethel University's Dawson Brown would look up to, and hopefully will follow in the footsteps of.
You know, growing up, you always have that dream of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play in the NFL. And I think every kid in 6th grade, when they wrote down, what do you want to be when you grow up? Every kid wrote down, I want to be an NFL player. So that was always a dream of mine. It didn't really become a reality until recently, until I felt like I was like, oh, maybe this could happen.
Following this past season, where the Royals made it all the way to the NCAA Elite Eight, Dawson began working out at ETS Performance in Woodbury. That's the same place that Adam Thielen works out.
Kind of the main guy who started ETS would tell us about Adam Thielen, and he said he was the hardest worker in the room every single day. And that didn't happen when he heard he was going to Vikings rookie minicamp. That started right away, and that was when Adam didn't even know if he was going to have an opportunity. That was just a big encouragement to me.
Following Dawson's NFL Pro Day a few months back, he got 3 different invites from 3 different NFL teams, all inviting them to their spring minicamps. One from New Orleans, one from Cincinnati, and one from Atlanta.
Got a call, and the guy said, you know, this is so-and-so from the Saints. And I was like, whoa. I kind of paused for a second. I was like the St. Paul Saints? And I was like, oh, no, New Orleans Saints. That's kind of cool.
In the end, Dawson chose Atlanta. A recent NCAA study showed that 1.6% of college football seniors at the Division I level go on to get drafted by the NFL. Last season, there were 83 Division II players on NFL rosters. Even less, there were 12 Division III players. So any way you look at it, it's tough to get into the NFL, but what guys like Adam Thielen, CJ Ham, and even Dawson getting a tryout with the Falcons show is that it comes down to how bad you want it and your work ethic.
I'm going to try to go in there and honor Christ in whatever I do there, whether that's how I treat the employees or respond to my coaches, whatever it is. Yeah.
Movo Studios' slogan is move and be moved.
It's been so many emotions across the board. I have sat in here every night at the end of class, even if I had to leave the studio, I would come back and just sit in here like, it's real. We actually we're here and we've got this community and it just feels so good.
After 7 years of planning, Jessica Rosing's studio that once resided in a small, intimate, one-room space around the block has moved into something much bigger.
Every day my soul overflows with gratitude. Seeing people walk in the door and their first expression of wow, look at this space. That right there keeps me going every single day.
That feeling of gratitude she hopes to pass on to every single person. And Jessica says she likes to dream big.
how can I continue to grow our community and make this a space where people really feel loved, they feel welcome, they feel a part of this movement outside of the studio.
I forgot it didn't work. Like,